actually having it start instead of just thinking.
We'll do that while we're doing this.
I'll do that real quick.
We're level 2, so...
You didn't level up?
No, I totally forgot. It's fine, it only takes like 2 minutes anyway for a fighter. I literally just I get a new flexible attack, and I think I get another feat.
Yeah,
Yep.
Basically what it is you upgrade your health, you gain a feat, and then you gain attack.
All your defenses go up. All your defenses go up by 1 as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they're all based on, they're all like something at X plus level.
Yeah, usually 10, 11, or 12 plus middle of 3 modifiers plus your level.
Yeah.
I need to label these songs better so I know which one's which.
Obviously, we're doing a sneaking mission. I've got my headband on and my sneaking suit.
Rules of nature!
That is not a sneaking game. That is the opposite of a sneaking game.
You can sneak through 3 of the missions.
That's true, but it's not a sneaking game. It is an action game set in the Metal Gear universe. And there's probably going to be a sequel.
I can't wait for the fucking sequel.
Yeah, so I'm pressing up against the wall and basically sneaking. Would you like me to roll for that?
Let's wait till Mark's healed, because this place has just been under a hostile takeover, so there's a good chance that you're going to be fighting soon.
8, 10, so I have 40 HP now.
Could we not just, like, scare the crap out of whatever came on top of the dragon, since, we killed the dragon?
Well, that's
44
possible,
HP.
but...
I think I did take a dragon fang, so...
They got dragon scale.
Oh yeah, we took some scales to sell later, and I also took a fang.
That is typical player logic, though. I just like that. We defeated the dragon. There's other monsters to deal with that are currently assaulting the tower. Let's go. Take time to loot stuff.
No, this was beforehand. This was like at the end of last session. We're marking our trophy. We're taking our trophies.
I wanted its skull, I think.
Oh yeah, but I took a tooth. I took one of the fangs, one of the big ones. We can go. I think we decided to go back for the skull because that would have taken too much time, and we're in a hurry, I guess.
Yeah.
So, would you like me to make a background check to sneak?
All right. It would be dexterity, but what background will you be using?
I will be using 2 backgrounds: my former con man background and my new background that I got recently for recon training. So that will be a d20 plus 2. Do I also add level?
Yes, you add level to all of your skill checks.
So that would be plus 9.
According to the book, this is a champion tier environment, just the tower, but I think that just applies if you're trying to steal stuff. So this should just be normal adventurer tier.
Somebody just joined, I heard.
I think you might need to talk to someone about your schizophrenia.
I got a natural 20.
I don't see any more people in the hangout or in the game.
Hello? Oh no, there was a message on my thing that says, "Sounds like you're typing, so we muted your mic. Don't mute."
Yeah, I had to tell it that too.
Of course, at this point, again,
I'm not even going to look up the adventure tier checks because you got a 29 there, so yeah.
I am super sneaky.
What are you guys doing? You're going to let him go up ahead, or are you going to try to sneak behind him?
I'll sneak up with him.
I have my,
I'm stealthy-ish.
I got my SOCOM in my hand, and,
Okay, you'll need to do a appropriate background as well.
Mercenary?
I'll allow that. Might have a
Freelance
slightly
mark.
different DC, but I'll allow that.
Yep, I'm going to sneak as well.
I have a question.
Okay, you're in heavy armor, so this will be interesting.
I can see the lizardmen right now, right?
I'm not in heavy armor.
7.
Okay, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Could I see the lizardmen from here? Like,
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna say, even though that tokens are rotated down here that they're all facing towards the room, actually.
Okay, good.
Right, my roll for stealth will just be, I'll be using my time as a mercenary.
Okay, that'll be dexterity as well.
Can I hear what are the Lizardmen and Zvegdar saying anything?
Okay, I got
You can
25.
hear a person back there ranting about something like this. Always wanted to shut her up.
I
16 get me
6.
for stealth.
A 16 gets you the ability to stay behind while
You
Well, the
aren't
real
actually
stealth-
hurt, so that is close, but you did fine, actually.
What about me? How did I do with my 25?
Yeah, that's pretty damn well. It's amazing how ninja that armor set works.
Yeah.
Because it's like plate, but there's no touching bits of plate. It's all in like leather and stuff, so it's just like.
Cyborg Ninja.
Also going to try to
Fox.
sneak up a bit.
All right. I'll say at this point, probably unless you roll dramatically bad, that's probably no hearing because you all made it up here so well.
Are they looking down the way, or are they turned around, or
No,
what?
no, they're looking towards the room. You could hear
Looking
someone
towards
saying,
the room?
"Huh?"
Looking towards the room, so in that
Yeah,
direction?
towards the room. Yeah, they're looking that direction.
Okay.
So
Basically, reverse of what their tokens say.
okay, so I know for a fact that they are the people who messed up the tower. Correct?
Yes, you know that much. And,
Okay.
you could hear him questioning why the blue wants the stupid sword so much.
Okay,
On the
so
tower.
I'm going to sneak up a little bit closer, and I would like to cast a spell.
Okay, give me one more check at this distance, because this is going to be a bit interesting.
Okay.
This will just determine if you get a
22.
bonus on that attack. Yeah, you do.
All right. How much of a bonus?
You're only going to get a +1 to hit, but still.
Okay, so this will be my shock. I'm going to start with Lizard Savage, the one closest to me, and that's probably not going to hit. That is against, let me see here. That is against physical defense.
Okay, and that's against a savage?
Yeah, this guy.
Wow, dang, you hit.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't even, so I just deal damage. So, ba-boom. He takes 17 lightning damage.
And now everyone begin initiative.
So, rolling initiative. Let me see how much my initiative is. It's +4.
Dang.
Your initiative doesn't go up with level, does it?
Your
It
dex
does.
does.
That's why it's 4. It's your dex plus your level. It's
Yeah, dex mod plus level.
After I do the lightning, I say freeze and hold out my SOCOM.
Freeze.
Okay,
Hands up.
everyone's... Oh wait, I need to add the E die as well.
The memes.
The memes.
Nano machines, son.
Okay, Kriegs is
Used
in
to
there
play
already.
football in college.
Now I need to add... Yeah, actually, just for sake of me not trying to insert things at the same time as you guys go ahead and add your initiatives to your things in the turn order.
All right, 2 of us got 20.
Who's the highest natural mod?
Well, I think yours would be because yours is 3 plus your level.
Would that be Yindra? So Yindra will go first?
Wait, no, I got a 16 naturally, so I go before you.
No, it's the
I think it's the natural number you roll on the dice. Either way, you want to just like roll a d2. 1 you go first, 2 I go first.
It'll be 1 or 0. Or I don't even know. Fuck it.
So I will roll a d2. 1d2. 1, you go first. 2, I go first. I go first.
Well, according to the machine, it's Yindra first, but I can always move those around.
So, since I have basically just announced my presence. I think I'd be the only one they see at this point, since I'm the only one who did that.
Well, with how high each of you guys are up on the stairs, except for Yindra, who is actually further down, they're probably going to see at least Krieg.
Yeah, so
I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna go. Let's see here. What do I want to do? So I'm going to go right here. I'm gonna stay where I am, and I am going to actually.
Oh.
Sorry, thought we did something.
I'm going to. I'm going to move right here and activate this. I'm going to use the spell Light My Fire. So I'm going to roll a 1d2. So I target one creature. So it's going to be the one I already attacked. And spell attack. That is an 18 against physical defense.
Physical defense? Yeah, that will hit the savage.
Alright, so Light My Fire, he takes 8 fire damage.
Alright, he's not looking very well already. And it will now go to Yindra.
Who is going to cast the Dazzling Starlight at this savage?
Okay. I'll say, though, from the incline of the stairs, those are the only 2 you can target from that distance. Just simply because of the angle.
Alright, so
this one, right?
Yep.
Since it's going to be a while for my turn to come up
20
again, I'm
versus-
going to close my door. So I'll be right back.
20 versus mental defense? Yeah, that hits anything.
Yeah, then he is confused until the end of my next turn.
Alright. I'll find an appropriate symbol for that somewhere.
Alright.
They don't have very... Wait, yeah, that's the perfect symbol.
So what happened to him?
He got confused.
Was that an actual even roll also? That was. So isn't he also dazed?
No, that's miss. Because
Oh.
confused is better than that. It's just that
Alright.
you have a 50% chance on a miss that the target is dazed.
So that
So
means
he will attack his allies next turn.
Yes, which it happens to be right now.
Well, actually, it's going to be the weaker savage first.
Who is
Svengar.
That will be covered. He was named from an older version of this I was running, admittedly. But basically, you guys will recognize him as one of the other elves that was with Zaz.
Yeah, out of character, I know exactly who Svengar is. Which is why I was sort of hoping to get an even on that Thunder Fork, Lightning Fork. Yeah.
Basically, when you were there, one of the other elves that was there. Also, at this point, Odo at this height could probably see the most likely corpse of Quellis in the corner, as he apparently took her down after she struck the dragon.
I say, you son of a bitch! She was gonna give me a tour!
Well, anyways, this guy is not so happy with Odo.
Yeah, I bet he isn't. Come on! What you got, sucker?
Well, right now he's got a stone-tipped spear that he swings around and thrusts towards you.
Let's see how he does. Come on. Give me your best shot.
20.
Come get me, kid.
This will be versus your AC.
Alright. So, roll it. That hits. Although I don't think anything happens against him when I miss, when I get hits or damaged.
It's not a natural 16 plus, so special trigger doesn't kick in. So you just get 7 damage.
I will deal it. So -7.
My goodness, they actually have two different trigger events that trigger off of each other. Basically, it's possible to get hit with 3 attacks by them at once if you're really unlucky.
Yeah, I know. So now the other lizard man is going to come over and strike his buddy.
That he is.
Attack anyone he likes. One of his nearby allies. Usually determined randomly.
Yeah, so I guess roll a 1d2. I'll do it for you.
If you insist.
He attacks a savage.
You didn't assign the 1 to anyone, technically.
I was going to say 1 is the savage, because he's weaker, and 2 is the magician.
Because there's 2 of
Whatever,
them.
I'll go with Savage because I was going to have him try to end him off anyways.
Yeah, so...
My
Roll.
god, that's a really good roll.
And it's a natural 16 or more.
Yeah, but there's no... So yeah, since he does 7 damage, he instantly kills his ally.
And does damage to himself, because he's a mook.
If only I was closer.
No, these are wreckers.
Oh, really? They're not mooks?
Nope.
Huh. Okay. So now it's Vegdar.
He
Well, let me just take a look at a special trigger. Nope, he's not going to go into a ripping frenzy against the dead corpse. He's not that far lost.
Can it affect any nearby enemies? Because
It's against the same target.
Okay, because if it was against nearby enemies, he's basically nearby everyone. Except for, I'd say, Svegdar.
No, I can only make another creature that's engaged with it, which technically would be you, if he attacks you into confusion.
But I am not an enemy, and he has to attack an enemy, because he is
Yep.
confused.
So now it's Zvegdar.
Yeah.
just for everyone's information, the confused condition also make it so that he cannot do opportunity attacks. You can walk right by him if you like.
Yep. Let's see. He's got a fairly simple attack scheme, as he basically just gracefully leaps onto the table, runs across, and comes back down towards Odo.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
Not?
Yes, he does.
Son of a bitch.
I did not realize you were a tank, Odo.
I wasn't.
Okay, he's going to use Glazentorg the Bloody.
Yeah, I bet he is. Come on.
The sword that's that's going to be from Thorn. This will also be versus AC.
I hope it misses, you son of a beach. That does not miss, you son of a beach.
6 damage.
Yarr.
And you're not staggered by that strike, or are you?
Nope.
Okay. Then there's nothing more. Its special power won't trigger in. And his only other thing really triggers if he misses, actually, so... It's now Mark's turn. As you've been sliced with a magical sword.
Yeah. Ouch.
I'm going to step up beside Odo,
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
shield in one hand, sword in the other, and I'm just going to swing down at Zvegdar.
Yep.
Oh, dear.
Your dice continue to hate you.
It does.
Maybe I should do what that one person does where it allows people to cash in their icons for rerolls, but I can't do that now. We've already had you gain your icon bonuses.
Wait, how much AC does Vegdar have?
More than that. Actually, he has the second weakest AC out of the group of enemies, but still
Okay,
well above 13.
That's a natural odd miss. Oh no, it's not. It's a natural even miss.
Yep.
So I will be using heavy blows as my damage. It's the exact same. It's only 2, but you know, still takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
-2 to him. Anything else?
No.
It is now for Krieg.
Cool. I'm going to use my leaf on the wind talent to take a free move action so I can get to the lizard man magician. So I get
All right.
Boop, 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 boop.
And I'm going to punch that guy in the face. 'Cause what else can I do?
You are a monk.
Holy
Holy shit! What's that verse?
AC.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I still want to know for future reference. Yeah, that hits.
Right, cool. So it's an opening attack, so it's a jab. And I don't plan to pop free this round. So it's none of its special abilities matter.
So how much damage does
I
it
do
take?
9 damage.
Alright. But yeah, just so a heads up, there are no mooks in this fight.
Except us.
Cool, that's me.
Alright, it is now the magicians.
Who now have a new target.
That they do.
I assume Svegdar now also has a new target.
That
You
is
would
very
hope
true.
so.
Okay, let's start with the one with Krieg. He's going to... Nope, he can't use his ranged attack because you're too close without triggering an opportunity, so... He will just strike at you with at Krieg with a stone dagger.
Bring it.
This
I actually
versus
want him to
AC.
hit me.
Hit me,
Oh.
hit me.
You're going to be disappointed, unfortunately. As a magician is currently not suited for single combat.
Because then I can't use my my counter attack on him. He's got to hit me.
You keep slapping your chest and say, "Hit me!"
The second magician is going to move down here a bit and take advantage of the bottleneck that is forming. And acid spray at Aowen. Or Aowen. Bleh.
Wait, that would hit Svegdar.
That's
What's
only
that
on
again?
one. If you attack a ally, attack someone an ally's engaged with, it's only on a 1 that you basically roll to attack your friend.
That is exactly when you roll a 1. That
Was
would be
that against story, Dan?
Oh, sorry, that's against you.
Yeah, which stat?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet. That's my last attack against Krieg.
Oh,
that
okay.
failed.
I was like, oh, an 11? That only beats one thing.
This will be against your physical defense.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
All right. You take... Oh, crap. I need to roll a d2. To see
Oh
if
my.
it hits, Maybe I should put a slash in there.
You're gonna have to roll again, actually, if it does attack me. Also,
Yeah, it
it
only
doesn't.
attacks one enemy.
My PD goes up by 3, is it? Yeah, 3.
Yeah, because of your adaptive shield.
My magic shield.
3 acid damage. Let's see, was it natural even? Yes. You take 3 ongoing until you pass a save.
Okay.
So now it's my turn again.
Well, yeah, but first I need to raise the escalation die to 1.
Alright.
Boom.
So, what should I do? I could try lighting their fires again.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
I think I'm just gonna use Force and Fire on Svegdar right now. On Svegdar. Wait, when does the confusion end? By the way,
I
This is
think it was
important.
at the end of Yindra's next turn.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, so he's not gonna.
Yeah, he's
Dang.
going to be attacking you next time he has a chance if he's alive.
All right, so I guess I
Or he
will.
might be going for Krieg, you don't know. Unless
Yeah,
you're a lizard
so-
mind reader.
I'm not, so I will use Force and Fire. So 20 against physical, I believe. Yeah, it's physical.
Alright. Physical defense, yeah, that will hit. To be fair, 20 hits everything.
Yeah. So he takes 8 fire damage and 4 ongoing.
This against
And then-
Savage or Zegdar?
Against currently confused guy who's not going to be confused when his
Okay.
turn comes up. And then I'm going to roll a disengage check, which I believe is just a 10.
Above 10. It's 11
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, 11 plus, same as my
I
skill
do.
level set.
And I'm going to go right here. So I'm disengaged, but I'm, not in the limelight at the moment. So that would be 12 damage right now to the Savage, and then 4 on his turn.
I need to.
Neat.
Actually, I already took 8 away from him, so he just needs another 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I can't see because I guess the dominated symbol is in the way.
Yeah, sorry. It was the best symbol I could find for it. I assumed they were going to be in the lower corner. Because in Roll20 started, all the things were just little colored dots in the bottom corner, but now they give them little symbols.
But the colored dots are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like symbols. I can remember what I have them for, because that was a problem in other games. Like, okay, I gave him, he's got a red dot and a green dot. Anyone remember that from last week? No?
I would assume that would be on fire and poison.
Alright, it is Yindra's turn.
Alright, I'm going to draw my sword and start basically walking up the stairs in slow motion, filling the staircase with both brilliant starlight that ascends to near unbearable levels, and the sound of my now booming, majestic voice. And
I have put on my sunglasses, by the way.
yeah, it's a good time to do that because I'm going to unleash a Nova Blast in this square.
Oh, Port Krieg.
No, it only hits enemies.
Okay.
So, Nova Blast. Let's see what happens here.
How big is it? Oh, wow.
Hits 4 targets.
So, all of them.
Yeah, that's all that's alive. Let's see.
And
I'm guessing starting from this Lizard Magician.
Yeah, I'll start from left, basically, just left to right. So the magician on the left manages to shield his eyes in a time. Zegdar, not so lucky, despite the fact that he's facing Mark.
I crit him, even.
Is that
I
correct?
become
Yeah.
a shining beacon, and I'm a shining warrior.
Yeah,
It
he's got
reflects
all
off
that
your
shiny
shield into his face.
There's
out of my
a,
dreams and into my car.
there's a great flare of light over my helmet.
Savage is missed, and the last magician is hit, I believe.
So
Yep.
that would be 38, I believe, 38 points of damage against.
Zegdar, yeah.
And
Which might not be for your guys' benefit, actually, as you will see. But let me first deal with the magician's 19 damage, which drops him to almost dead. But Zvegdar, well, let's see. Let me get to my handouts if I have it.
does that happen, or does he have to use like the sword?
No, he'll be dropping the sword, actually.
I know that afterwards, but I always thought like he had to do like some sort of sacrifice, and then with the sword, and then.
Quit spoiling the story,
Very
okay? For
confusing
one
round.
thing, and also GM rules.
All right.
I thought you all said you didn't
understand.
read ahead.
I've seen this before, okay? I know this.
Yeah, but don't tell us. It's
Yeah.
really annoying.
Let's do that. Can you guys all see the handout?
Yes.
That's basically what's beginning to happen where Zegdar was.
Gross.
Well,
He basically drops it, and his body begins to burn and reshape itself.
Alright.
And let me just go bring out my other token.
The guys I missed, by the way, they still take half damage.
Oh, okay.
They still take 9 damage.
Well,
Gotcha. I just need to
yeah,
move something to a layer.
I take 2.
Yeah,
Is
you
damage-
take 2.
is damage rounded up?
I think half damage is rounded down, but I'm not sure.
I think it's rounded
I
down.
take 2 as well.
Yeah. So Lizard This chap.
He does drop the sword.
This chap.
Takes
This
9.
chap should both take 9 damage.
And confusion ends.
But the people I hit are dazed at the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That would be...
So the magician and Zvegdar are dazed. That's it.
I argue his transformation undoes that.
Yeah, that's fine. But the magician should be dazed at least.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Now let's see, what makes a good dazed symbol here? No, that looks too much like a positive thing. Well, none of these really work well for dazed, so I'll just use a blue dot.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, that'd be slowed.
I'm done.
Alright.
He got pretty huge.
Yeah, he is significantly larger. Technically, he's listed as the same size as a dragon, even though it's not true, just for stat purposes. He's a large 3rd level wrecker now.
And maybe I wasn't clear, by the way. I started my Song of Heroes, so you all have +1 to hit right now.
Alright.
Alright.
The Savage is going to head down here and strike at Mark. Sorry, Aowen. You're barely scratched as compared to Odo.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
Ow.
So I think you have emboldened by the presence of more draconic force here.
What, he's like, he gains a +2 to attack?
No, it's more of a narrative effect. And that's versus your AC.
It's quite clearly a hit.
Yep, that will be 7 damage and natural 16 plus. Yep. He's going to trigger his bite attack, which is another +7 versus AC.
That one's also a hit.
Alright, he basically, after stabbing with his spear, basically moves in and bites at you for another 5 damage. Ripping Frenzy, though, his final attack only occurs if you're still engaged with him the next turn. He can use that as a standard attack. So you might want to move, but he...
By the way, did he take 4 fire damage?
Now he will, and I need to roll his save after that.
Yep. So he needs an 11 or better.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Ah. Now it's Vegdar's turn.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And, stretching his newly formed wings, though, he basically leaps and sort of glides and slams on the ground here.
Ah.
And turns towards Yindra.
Ah. I don't like that one bit, actually.
No,
Oh wait, Mark, you have something?
Okay, yeah, he does it anyway. Fucking! Yeah!
Switch to 3D dice. The placebo effect is powerful with me. Why do I only get good dice as a GM? It's not fair to...
Yeah, that's a hit. I have to admit, that hits me.
Okay, yeah, that would have been versus your AC anyways.
It doesn't really matter, actually.
Wait, doesn't he have to reroll initiative?
You know what? You're right. He has a different initiative entirely. So, rewind time. You might just be lucky here.
Yeah, he may get, like, really bad initiative.
Or really good.
It's true.
That's actually the same turn he already has. So, yeah, never mind. We're returning back to that. Nothing's changed.
Reroll your attack because of time.
No, we're not doing this. We're not going to make this completely ridiculous. Alright. He's got some other little triggers, but they don't seem to see what triggers them.
I might be able to help. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna treat it as a nastier special. He will at one point maybe use unexpected attack, but that's only if I feel particularly malicious.
So we're gonna roll the damage.
Oh no, that's the problem. It's thank goodness he didn't use it right now, but next time he rolls 3d20s for all of his attack rolls and chooses the best.
Yep.
That's what's going on. He basically is more likely to hit you than anyone else. More likely to crit against you.
So we need to take care of everyone else.
So
Like,
yeah, he
fast.
does 11 damage to Yindra.
Ow.
Boom.
He does a lot of damage.
Yes, he does.
Big dragon
So-
thing.
You need to like kill this savage and then go after the dragon.
And since I take damage, my aura goes out temporarily.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss off.
We have
I'm
enough lighting in this room.
just gonna kill the savage.
Fair enough. He did
Um,
attack
oh.
at you.
Power attack. So power attack is just a roll hit like normal, yeah. Let me double check this. Power attack. Yeah.
No. Wait, that's a D8.
Yeah. Roll a
Oh, no.
d20.
There we go.
That's a lot better. Like, wait, you would have passed that if you got a perfect hit.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I rolled a d8. I clicked the hit button instead of the attack button.
So should
Okay,
I
so
do
20.
10 damage?
No. It's a power attack, so you do 14 damage.
Holy shit.
Boom.
It's
Pretty sure
2d8, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
so it is. I forgot to update that. I'll
So
go
roll
on
another
d8.
d8. Roll.
It's 20 damage.
So it's dead.
Yeah, you pretty much wiped it completely.
Okay,
out.
I'm gonna use cleave and move into combat with Vegdar, and then take a free attack against Vegdar,
Alright.
and it misses.
Yeah.
It's an odd miss, so my crit range goes up by 1 until my next hit.
Awesome.
So I currently crit on a 19 plus.
Nice. It's
Natural,
now
obviously.
Krieg's turn.
I recommend
Cool.
doing something that lets you attack twice, like against multiple enemies.
Can't do that as a flow attack, only a finisher.
He
Because
needs
I've
to
got,
do a flow first,
my-
I believe.
yeah, I've got a combo cycle thing.
Yeah. Opening, then flow, then finisher.
I really like that about the book.
I do actually like
Barb.
the forms. They're really cool. So I'm gonna finish this guy off, hopefully.
I think.
Yeah,
miss
that
dam-
will hit.
He's dead.
Cool.
I think miss damage would kill him at this point.
So 18 damage by.
Yeah, that annihilates him.
I
As
just
he's already
take
just
his
there
head off.
clutching his face, you basically slam his hands further into his own skull.
You do the banana slam.
and then laugh. So do I go chase down the dragon or take out that other magician? Or are you
I
guys just
think,
gonna?
I think the magician would be a good idea at this point.
Because he has a pretty
Okay.
good... He's going to be able to move into a good position to attack everyone soon.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
so-
like run over to him because you still have a move action.
Can I engage him on this turn?
Yes.
Cool. I will do that. And then that's it because I have nothing else to do. Just wipe the grime of lizard head off my hands.
Alright. It's now the magician's turn, who's in essence he's engaged. Can't risk to do a ranged attack. So he goes with pathetically stone dagger of his.
I'm gonna dink you.
Hit.
No.
Oh, natural one. Something's gotta happen on a natural one. Natural failure.
Unfortunately, he has no miss damage to negate.
He should do damage to himself, like half damage. Whatever he
Can I get my counter hit on him
I'll
for the
allow
natural
that.
one?
I'll allow that.
Cool. It's just to like spite people that hit me. So yeah.
Basically, he did so badly you're able to counter him before he even got partway through the attack.
He did this massive swing, and I just sort of took a step to the left and just kneed him hard.
Alright, he's not doing so well. Escalation die turn. It is now
Add
+2. Oh wait, no, I added 2 to it. It should be only 1. There. Hold on, before you guys do any of your turns with your macros. There. It's set to 2.
Okay, so I am going to use Bloodlines against Svegdar. So, natural 20.
Damn. Roll twice as much.
Yeah, so I will just roll the damage and then double it. So he takes max. So 26, and I gotta roll this. I gotta roll. First, I gotta look at my thing, and then roll a d4. So let's see here. 1d4, and what do I want it to be? So I will replace my 2 with necrotic. So slash 1d4. So as I am upset that Svegdar A has killed my tour guide and B has turned into a colossal abomination. It's just not right, man. So my hands raise up, they begin to shake, and I slap them as hard as I can together, causing a huge thunderous explosion around Svegdar's ears
He does have those somewhere.
for 26 damage. 26 thunder damage.
That's a pretty good hit. That, let me just use a quick method. A little under a third of his health.
I am also going to, I believe this is a minor action to do. I'm going to rally. I'm going to rally myself. Which, since this is the first time I'm doing it, does not require a roll. So I'm going to spend a recovery.
And let's see, since that was a crit against him, it seems like a good time to use Dragonblood Mutant. Once per battle, I can entirely negate the effects of one attack.
Well, it's a good thing that an effect for me still takes effect, no matter what.
Oh yeah, you still get all those bonuses, but basically
Yeah.
he recovers that, but he won't be able to use that again.
Yeah, and
I was
gain
going to
plus
say
20
that for a high damage attack, and I figured a crit like that does count.
Yeah, I was actually hoping for that. Muhahaha. So I'm going to roll, I believe, let's see, what is a recovery? So 2d6 plus con. So last roll, 2d6 plus, what is my constitution modifier? 3. I regain 7 HP. So plus 7. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is now Yndra's turn.
And so this huge dragon is basically looming over me in the staircase, and I'm going to stagger backwards, slipping in my own blood, trying to keep my voice steady as I maintain the Hymn of Dawn. And I'm going to try to disengage from this monster.
Roll at 11 or better.
I disengage.
Totally.
Staggering backwards a couple of steps, and then focus my voice and my brilliant starlight again this time into a pulsar beam.
Lasers.
Yes, stellar lasers.
I didn't know we were.
So I'm going to start by
laser
targeting this magician, and then if I have one more target, it will be Svedgarden.
I would suggest Svegdar, since Krieg's got the magician.
But if
all
he
her way.
finishes off the
That is also
magician
true.
now, Krieg can come and help.
That is also true.
Doing
So
what I'm saying I'm doing. I'm targeting the lizard magician first. Here it goes. Two targets, 16 and 25 versus PD.
That, I believe, hits... Yeah, on the tie it hits, so...
yeah. Also, I think you had +2 to them. Unless I'm the only one who just like.
Oh no, it's in his macro. I can see
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
So, he actually hits both targets.
So they take a whopping 4 damage. But if they are probably not Svedgar, but the
You did
lizard
not count
magician,
exactly down to 10 hit points.
then
the
he's
magician.
weakened until end of my next turn.
Okay, remind me of weekend.
I have no idea.
I believe it's -4 to all attacks.
No, that's dazed.
Then it's half damage, I believe.
Okay, I'll just look it up in the...
I thought weekend was defenses.
That may be. I
Oh,
don't.
hey, they have a Stakerd icon now. I have no idea.
No, weakened is -4 penalty to all attacks and defenses.
Even
Okay.
better.
Yeah, so now it's Vegdar's turn.
I'm going to try to sustain my song as well. Will you give me any bonus from Songmaster?
Bonus?
You're supposed to give me a bonus between +1 and +3, depending on how entertaining I am when I describe my singing.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't give me a +3 bonus, I'll stop singing for reals.
Fine, 3. Sorry, I was distracted with setting up icons. I might have missed the roleplay part, but I'll assume it's worth it.
Yay! I sustain it. You still have +1 to hit.
Oh yeah,
All of
now
us.
I remember when you started the thing, you did that bright shining light, yeah. This actually would have been +4.
Yeah, it's only up to +3, I think.
Oh, only up to
But
+3?
never mind, it's sustained. And my turn is done, everyone still has +1 to hit.
So now it's Vegdar's turn.
Yeah, but because there are no savages left. Technically, Mark's the closest.
Ah!
But Odo's right there too, and he remembers him of it.
Oh, I bet he does. I'm giving him the finger so hard right now.
That might not have been the greatest thing, since it just took him literally 1 step to basically move 4 feet 4 feet into your face.
I am still giving him the finger hard. Roll your d20s.
Now let's see if I remember this right. Nope.
I believe it's just roll 3d20.
Oh yeah. It's just, there's a way making it automatically keep the highest one. I just want to
yeah.
see if I remember that.
That's my initiative roll.
You do,
3d20 K1.
So
Yeah,
he only
K1.
does 12 plus...
Did he
8.
move there to get in combat, or was he already
20.
moved?
Yeah, he moved 1.
He moved one.
That,
Well, that's not... I guess there is no distances, so yeah, he did move.
He didn't move. Okay.
that would...
No, he did move, so that would count. He'd have to do a disengage check first. To see if he gets a...
Gets a disengage from me, and he takes a 2 penalty to it.
Okay. He's still going to move, it's just he's going to get the attack against him. Maybe.
that
Yep.
does not work.
He did not...
I'm gonna take a basic attack.
Yeah, I guess he does stay here. Does that use up his attack? I keep forgetting.
I think it does.
No, it doesn't. He just can't move.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck
well,
down
he
here,
can.
so that means he will have to attack you.
Eh,
So that 12 against your AC. Plus 8, so
Okay.
20. So 18.
He looks like he's got the escalation die in there.
yes. I'm missing the 1 though. 15. Be 15.
Oh, it is so it'd be 15 versus AC.
Yeah.
Not on the transformed dragon thing. His new scales are pretty potent.
Yeah.
I will give you guys a hint. His mind is not doing so hot.
Unfortunately,
If only I wasn't a
punched
fighter
things.
and hit things with swords.
Yeah, unfortunately that is the case. Well, his physical defense isn't that much higher either, so.
Yeah, it's a good thing I attack that all the time.
So now he gets to do that.
No, you already attacked. It's the 18 against.
AC, okay. Yeah, I'll use the same roll, to be fair. So 18 versus AC on Aowen.
18? No.
All right.
No.
I thought
No,
it was
you
12 plus
foolish-
8.
What?
Yeah, it'd be 20.
Wasn't it wrong?
He does
20?
8. It's plus
Oh,
8 versus AC.
I thought it was plus
20?
6.
Yes?
Okay, that's 11 damage.
No, it's not. No, I'm defensive fighting.
Which
Oh.
means.
My AC is plus 2.
Oh, so he
nice.
does miss. He comes dangerously close, but you do deflect his claws, and he just basically it's causes him to basically smash him in the wall, leaving deep cracks and gouges in it.
My AC drops back down to 20.
Yeah. And since this is versus your AC, though, doesn't your shield adapt to that now?
No, it only adapts to PD or ND.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The
So
same way,
it's
like,
your turn
It's your
now.
turn.
does that roll I make, the opportunity attack, does that trigger my flexible, my maneuvers?
I argue it will.
Okay, that's an odd miss, so my crit range is now down to 18 until I score a hit.
All right. Yes.
I get. It'll just be a normal attack. Plus 1, 13. No,
No.
that's another odd miss though. So my crit is now 17.
Jeez.
I'm not going to roll as high as 17. That's the end of my turn.
Why don't you rally so you can heal yourself?
Yeah, actually, I'll use a recovery. One of my million recoveries.
Yeah.
Give me 2
So
seconds.
roll your recovery.
My recovery at level.
How
It
does
would
this
be 2d
anything
blank.
actually work?
Yeah. My recovery.
2d8 plus con.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2d8 plus. No, 2d10 on a fire.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
This is a learning experience, folks.
19.
That's good.
I'm so angry at myself for missing all the time.
It's
you're
not
still
your
doing this
fault.
damage.
It's the dice.
You're still doing 2 miss damage each time.
Yeah.
And you got yourself up to almost, sorry, full health.
Oh, I went over full health.
Oops.
So that would be you should have you dealt 4 damage to Svegdar because of the 2 misses.
Yeah, 2 misses.
Oh, okay.
4 damage.
Plus the escalation die.
Oh.
Is
that
that
to
for
each
you?
of them or just for one?
Yeah. That's heavy strikes. So what's the escalation die at?
3?
2, so 8.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
that's
at 2.
8 damage.
Sorry. So yeah, 8 damage total.
Yeah.
Well, I already did -4, so it'd be another -4. There.
I keep forgetting about that. Miss damage.
It's a
You-
minor action.
It's a quick action.
Yeah, it's
Not
quick
in my
action.
rulebook, it
The,
isn't.
let me
Alright,
take a look
it's
at that. Now
It's
that
a
you
quick
mention
action
it.
if you take talent as a fighter.
well
Do you
then.
have that talent?
What is it? 2 seconds. I'll double check.
Once a battle, the PC can use a standard action to rally.
Then I will damage myself for 7 since I did not do that. That is not what I wanted to do. So
That's a lot more than 7.
yeah, -7. There we go. I'm back to normal. So now it's Greek's turn.
As we are all reading rules, I'll trust them to figure it out while you do what you're going to do, Krieg.
Yeah, sorry, give me 2 seconds. One for my talent.
Well, let's see if I can crush this thing's skull.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes? I'm going to have to look at that macro to see you don't just have a... Nope, you have a d20 in there.
Oh, I reroll on 2s because of natural fighting.
Ah,
2-weapon fighting?
gotcha.
Yeah, and then it's just escalation die, level, and dex.
Yeah,
Kill.
that will... How much damage do you do?
I kick on this one, so I like that. And I can use one of my things. I get to attack 2 different targets. Question being, I'm too far away from the other guy, aren't I?
Yeah, I say at this point you are.
So I'll use the other one. Which means if I get engaged by an enemy, I can counter for some damage. So yeah. 9 damage.
He has a hit point.
Oh, you're kidding. I roundhouse kick him and it's just not enough.
He's
I'll
basically
argue
on the
that
ground.
he's just going to lie down and just basically doing the I give up, surrender sign language equivalent.
You knock him out, basically.
Can I just wander off then?
Yeah.
I am okay with that. Because if that's so, I'll just like sort of throw myself at the dragon if I can get there.
They don't pay me enough for this.
I think you could get there in one movement action.
He'll get close, but you know what? I'll say if he does a skill check to jump down the stairs a bit and not hurt himself.
Yeah, I can fall up to 30 feet per level and not get damage.
I know, but it's more about the corners and slipping on your back.
Alright. So
Yeah,
can
you
I
don't want
just?
to break your
It'd be
brother's back.
dexterity and what background?
I want to say chess.
Okay, this is
Gladiatorial
normally
fighting.
on a flat
Yeah.
surface, but I'll allow it.
Actually, no,
There's
I'll
no
take that back.
corners
I was
and
gonna
stuff.
do it for something else. I was gonna try and goad him into attacking me. I was just gonna try and move here and then just goad him to charge me.
Okay, I'll still make that check. That might be a charisma.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll still use chess. Gladiatorial combat, man.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of showboating.
Okay, so undo your healing, Mark.
I have done.
Okay. You might want to do that next turn, though. Especially if Krieg succeeds in getting him off of you.
That's a 16.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be against mental defense?
Well, I was doing it as a skill check, not as an attack. If you're going to go
Either
against
way.
his defenses, you're going to have to instead do an actual, power. If you're doing it off of this,
Alright.
it's just off of what I say. And that's enough.
Alright.
I'll say that Aowen can take notice that Svegdar has changed his tensions as he's looking up the stairs.
So do I need to move, or can I just sort of stand at like the stairs and just wait for him to try and launch at me?
You can stay up
Hopefully.
there.
Cool.
So now the escalation dies at 3.
Yep, because the magician's like, just stay in the corner, fuck this shit.
Well, as Svegdar is distracted, I'm going to begin gathering power.
Alright. So
So
we go
slash-
right to Yindra.
Wait, I have to roll a 1d6.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Alright, let me tell you what happens on a 5.
You become
On a
super
5.
elf.
No, I deal damage equal to my level to one nearby enemy, so Svegdar takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
So, like, a rock, like, picks up in the spiraling dust and sort of smacks him. But he doesn't know why.
Yeah.
But I am now gathering power.
Alright, it is now Yindra's turn.
Okay. Jinra is going to lift her longsword in 2 bloody hands, and her voice now gathering a bit of the former momentum again as she collects herself from the savage blow. And I'm going to charge down the stairs with my sword in both hands and engage Svedgar and attack him in melee.
Oops, I accidentally clicked next one I shouldn't have.
That's fine. So I'm just going to roll a longsword attack.
Alright. Yes! Holy
I
shit.
hit him for 13 damage, and since it's a natural 11 plus, I will also use my pull it together flexible melee attack battle cry to allow Eowyn to spend a recovery and gain plus 3d4 extra healing.
What?
I'm guessing this is a daily or an encounter.
No, it's at will.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
No, it's
one of those
the
funny power things.
it's two times per battle, but it's with the feat it gains these plus 3 plus escalation die d4s healing.
Nice. I love
So,
all the powers
well-
that are attached to escalation die. Makes people save stuff.
Okay, I heal back up to full.
That's a pretty decent recovery, I think.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then I'm going to roll
Fighters have huge
for.
recovery dice though. In this barbarians.
So you should.
All right.
So
Frontline soldier.
I'm going to roll to sustain my song. Do I get any bonus for my bulge charging?
2.
And it's sustained. You still have plus 1 to it. And I'm done.
All right. So now have to roll disengage at -1 because he's engaged with 2 people to go try to go at Krieg.
Yeah.
And further -2 because it's Eowyn, right?
Yeah. So
on,
-4.
Minus.
No, it's
minus three.
-2 over trying to get over 12. That's it.
It would be -3 because of one person. He's engaged with 2 people, and then they also -2 for Eowyn.
I would agree.
It's only 1
Should've
for
been.
every person over 1.
Yeah.
So it's so I'm just treating it. It's gonna amount to being the same, but I just wrote it weird,
All right.
and he's gonna fail.
Again. So he's looking at Krieg like,
basically,
you son of a bitch.
Do you guys get free attacks on those again? I forgot already.
I mean, if
If
this is a regular disengage, what happens is he can move if he likes, then we get attacks. Or he can stay where he is.
I say he's going to move anyways because he's pissed at Krieg, so you guys are going to get opportunity attacks as he flies overhead.
I will not.
Well, not so much flies, he's just leap gliding over you.
Yeah, I will not get an opportunity attack because I am gathering power.
I will.
Boosh! I hit.
Yes! Yes, you actually do.
But it's not a 17.
Yeah, why don't you two trade, oh wait, no, never mind.
So,
Yeah, you got-
12 damage from Yindra.
Did I hit on 18?
Oh wait, 17? Versus
18.
AC? 18
Oh,
versus
plus
AC?
1 from his thing.
Yeah,
Sorry, his AC is 19.
it's fine.
Okay,
it still takes
I'll
1
hit.
damage.
I get to reroll both of them due to deadly assault, natural even. Reroll any 1s or 2s because I have the feat from damage roll up to the reroll. Okay, so now it's 13.
13 damage.
Yeah. As he flies overhead, I stick my longsword straight up, and he scratches his belly across it.
Well, he lands up in front of Krieg
And I use an interrupt action to damage him.
before he gets to attack. Cool.
Yep. As part of
Okay.
as one of my finishing moves.
Gotcha.
Take 10.
Because I know which attack I'm doing, everything around me is getting colder.
So that's 10 versus what?
10. No, that's just 10 damage. I'll just hit for damage.
yeah.
I don't have to. It
Okay,
just says
gotcha.
I deal damage because he has an interrupt.
Dang.
Yindra
just sort of-
and Eowyn sort of feel they can see their breath because I am gathering power.
Okay, that little symbol in the corner there with the heart is
Is
just what I'm
bloody.
using for staggered. Yep.
He is bloodied.
In case any of you have powers that work off of that.
No, but thanks for telling us.
Okay,
Cool.
now he gets to do his attack.
Yes, he does.
This is versus AC.
Ha! That doesn't hit.
Even with 3 dice, he just didn't roll for shit.
+3 for using a finisher, man. 19 AC. Yeah.
So you had the same AC as him. Damn.
Yeah, it resets as soon as my next attack, though.
Basically, you deflect his claws, and they just slam to the ground by you, shaking it.
I think the depressing thing is I wanted him to hit, because then I could have used my chi powers on him.
Are you sure you wanted to be hit for 11 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't been damaged at all. Well,
That's
like,
true. He's got a little tiny
I'm-
nick from a lizard earlier.
I mean, I'll let that hit. I'm okay with that.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm still following the rules there. It's now Eowyn's turn.
Yeah. Invigored by his finally getting a solid hit. Jumps into combat again.
Oh, you get a +2 due to flanking.
Oh.
Yeah, you do get one.
And he'll swing his sword. That's the 15.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, that's 5 damage.
5 damage?
Good thing you have high miss damage at least.
Well, it goes up with the escalation dice. It's usually only my level, but because of heavy blows,
Alright.
it's one of the best fighter talents. I don't know why everyone doesn't take it all the time.
So now it's Krieg's turn again.
Yep.
I'm going to attack, but can I keep taunting him as I fight?
Sure. It's going to go at a penalty, though, because of all the damage he's taking from other sources.
Fair enough, so that's just another skill check?
Yeah, just
What
another
do I do
skill
then?
check. I'm just upping the tier of difficulty.
Okay.
This will count as your quick action, so if you had any other quick
Yeah.
actions planned.
I did not. I was just
Charisma?
gonna...
How much, would you say he's at like a third health?
A third of his health?
Yeah.
He's a little bit over it.
How's
Yeah,
a
it's
20
not-
for a taunt?
Yeah, that will keep up the taunt.
Sweet. Alrighty. Let's go back to opening. Oh.
Versus AC?
Yeah, versus AC.
Yeah. You basically
Do you
just
remember-
slam your hand into a solid wall of scale and,
Hang on.
muscle.
Don't we have? Have you counted the song and have you counted the flanking?
I have not counted the song, so that's 18, but why would I don't think I get flanking.
Yeah, you would.
I would?
Yeah.
Someone said. I don't know. Someone
Combat
said.
advantage still exists. So you'd get another +2,
Which should bring that up to 20, wouldn't it?
which would make that a 20.
Combat
Is that okay?
modifier. Is that hit 19? Let me just take a look here. I'm just looking up the combat modifiers in general. Because
I think
I thought that they got rid of that, even though I didn't like.
I believe they did not.
There
get-
is no standard bonus for ganging up on an enemy.
All right. There's no
Rogues get one.
flanking.
Ganging up is its own reward because you're getting to focus fire on him. So
All right,
no,
so
you
it's just
still
plus-
miss.
Okay.
Because that's the reason why I wasn't giving my lizardmen bonuses,
Okay.
despite the fact they were surrounding you guys earlier.
Question then. So I get a +1 from the song, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That you do.
So if I use one of my chi powers, because one of the things I can do is use a point to manipulate my natural roll up 1 or down 1. If I make that a natural 10 with the +1, will that hit?
Yes. Just barely.
Cool. I will do that.
So I'll treat that as basically your fist does barely, just not enough to do it, but then your key just does an extra sudden
Cool.
push through.
You're -1, not just 1.
So his damage is...
Doing that now. Yikes. 7.
Not the greatest strike, but fair, you are punching a Dragon mutant.
All right. So now the escalation dies at 4.
Yep, just let me adjust it quick.
All right. So now that I have gathered power, everything around me is very bright, white, and cold. I begin to bring my hands. They are shaking. I am going to use Hazy Shade of Winter.
Love that song.
Plus another 5 because of escalation die and the +1. So does that hit?
Yes, that definitely hits everything.
All right. So he takes 22 damage. Or should I roll another 3D? I should roll that again, like just like another 3d6. Just don't take the 5 into it.
Okay.
So he takes 21 damage. 21 cold damage.
Jesus.
So basically, I have my hands together. They start forming, looking like claws. I separate them, and then all these huge ice pillars start spurting out of Svegdar's abominable body. And I say, "How do you feel, worm?" And it's funny because dragons are also called worms.
No, that's a different species entirely. They'd find that insulting. And worms, on the other hand, hate true drinking snobs.
I know. It's true. I'm pissing him off.
All right.
Let me see what else happens with Breath of the White. So 140. Let's see here. Nothing really. So I'm gonna roll a d20. I don't get it back, unfortunately.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, it
Yep.
is now Yindra's turn.
Alright, I'm going to stagger a few steps back in the staircase and unleash another Pulsar Blast on him. Because that's a cyclic spell, so I cast it at willpower when the escalation die is even. Which it is now, I think.
Cyclic.
Yes, it is. It is now 4.
So, I attack him with a Pulsar.
One target, which if fair, there's only one in the first place.
So
29,
29
yeah, that
versus
hits.
PD.
8 damage. I assume that kills him.
Yeah, just barely.
Haha.
For some reason I can't bring up his there. Sometimes you can't get everything until you move him. Okay.
Alright. So now that he's dead.
Yep, you pretty much did that, unfortunately.
I'm gonna start searching for the bodies.
Bloody magician.
Yeah. Filthy magician.
Can't take 2 hits, but he can kill a dragon.
Yeah.
He
Well-
didn't kill any dragon.
Yeah,
Basically, as you're going up, though, this is not the entire tower, the staircase, obviously. There were other areas and stuff where people were fighting. And, looks like they're coming out. Looks like they've been successful, too, though they did not have to deal with nearly the damage you did, so that's probably why they were there.
And all in all, we look pretty decent coming out from that dragon fight.
They,
And
on the other hand, don't look so well themselves.
by the way, what do I
Especially-
find on the bodies? Any gold?
Let's see. Unless anybody else has tried to search any beforehand, I will roll 5d3 for you.
Alright, 5d3.
You get 12 gold.
Alright, so there's 4 of us, so each one of us gets 3 gold. I then, let's see. I'm guessing this lizard man gave me his gold also?
Yeah, I'll say that. He's...
Can I interrogate him? Since he's still here.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable.
By the way,
Also, I guess I'll stop the boss music.
yeah. Do I know... Can I make a check looking around for any sort of magical artifices?
Well,
So
there
like-
was Glazentorg, which you dropped,
Well, I would pick that up, obviously.
even though that's for Thorn.
Well, Thorn's not here, is he?
That is true.
So I stash that away and make sure I'm not holding it, so it doesn't like affect me.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't take up one of your chakras.
Yeah. Any other magic items that I could make a check for?
Not on this floor. This mainly was chosen because it was near the top. That's where the fight with the Draken was going. That said, the
Alright.
magic does chain through the walls
I
and go
should
down.
roll another d20.
Zaz seems to be fine, though he seems to be even less guard than he did originally. And now
Alright.
his boss Quellis is gone.
So I get my lightning fork back.
I guess this technically puts me in charge until they send down a replacement. This has not been a great day.
On the bright side, we took care of that traitor for you.
I would have preferred if you had been loyal, personally.
We also took care of that dragon for you.
Yeah,
We
two of
are,
them.
don't get me wrong, we are extremely thankful for all you've done.
How thankful are you?
Those items we loaned you, it's not a loan. Keep it for now.
But I did not. I was not one of the people who was given a loan. Would you mind if I were to take an item for my own?
I'm not entirely. I was never given instruction on what's important and what's not, so I'm afraid of taking anything out of here that wouldn't cause the building to, explode in a magical vortex that tears everyone apart.
I'd be able to tell. I'm pretty good with magic.
Champion tier environment. Checks will be much higher here than they would be otherwise.
I'm lying.
No, then roll a deception equivalent.
So that would be con man, and I'd say recon. So that'd be a
Yes.
charisma.
Charisma versus with only one of your backgrounds. You don't get to use two.
All right, I'll do former con man. So charisma. My charisma is +4, plus level, so that's +6, +3, so that's +9. So 16.
That's exactly what I was choosing in my head. Well, let's see. Looking around and stuff, one of the things you can find that doesn't seem to be firmly attached, it would be, let's see, I'm looking at the magical items because I did not plan for this part.
I'm doing my job that I was given.
Well, you're supposed to scout things out and figure out what wasn't important.
It pays to be, forward with your job.
Let's see,
I give them information and a little bonus. Give him a bonus, give me a bonus.
I'll say you'll be able to get a robe of some form. Armor class, adventurer level.
Alright,
287 is where you can look through that type of stuff.
alright, so 287.
If you guys ever get annoyed by the music, tell me. Personally, I like having music in the background.
So, do I get to choose what kind of bonus I get?
Yeah, I will say you get to.
Alright, so,
If I was really mean, I'd make you roll a check to make sure the place didn't fall apart.
well, let's see.
Basically, you can choose between Heedlessness, Iron Will, Splendor, Stone Flesh, or Warding.
I'm looking. Let's see here.
Each with the default quirks.
Did I get my plot item thing? I can't remember. I don't think I did.
You got Krieg. He got one loaned to him. That's why he got to keep. I was
Yeah,
intending on you
so-
being able to keep it at any time.
I never made that though. I did not know I had that.
I thought I told you about it. Oh well.
Yeah, then you get the sword or something. You get some sort of sword.
No, that was for Thorn.
Because I didn't know what. Because you had one, but you didn't have it with you, and I didn't know what to pick.
Let me take a look at my GM notes here quick. Because I had chosen
Let's
stuff.
see.
Let's see,
What AC bonus are they talking about? Like, for the default bonus?
Well, you got a plus to your AC.
Plus-
Your
Plus
AC
one
goes
for
up.
adventure.
you
For
basically
adventure
get to
tier.
choose it. I think I'd let you just choose an adventure tier item, magical item for yourself.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
No matter what? Or is it just, it has to be a robe, shirt, or tunic?
For you, it's a robe shirt right now. Robe shirt,
Alright.
tunic. But for Krieg, I'm allowing that because they were loaning him that earlier.
Let's see.
Can I take a warding tunic then?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm probably being way too nice with this stuff.
Hey, I made the
Definitely.
check, and you knew I would be doing this. I told you I'd be doing this.
That's true. I'm not in general with my icon rolls giving out like high level magic. Well, not high level, but still, I'm giving out a lot of magic items quick.
Well, I basically swiped Blazing Torg
Yeah.
without
Thorn
anyone seeing.
might want to investigate that later. I guess he is outside.
I'll take the
Check
stone
it.
flesh.
Dan,
Yes.
can I check these guys if they're servants of the Lich King?
Yes, you can, but you're going to
Since
find out, especially with the one that's alive there, that they were serving the 3 in Drakenhall. Seemed
That's why
only
they're
the
alive.
goblins outside were with the Lich King. It seemed that this was just an unlucky coincidence of 2 people attacking at once. And obviously, Drakenhall put a bit more effort in it when they sent a full dragon out there that didn't like the competition.
At a Drakeling.
I'm going to take the Stoneflesh robe. You know, I imagine it as sort of a cape.
All right.
So now my character has a cape. So I'm going to add +1 to armor and physical.
As you guys are going around, as he's trying to loot the place, Zans does his best to give you his half-assed, I don't know anything about magic equivalent of the tour that was promised. Or rather just talking about the place. It seems that what, as he describes, is that this place is going to be set up with a bunch of magical markers that have been being placed throughout the Empire to basically detect movement underground of basically dungeons as they appear. They still don't know where all magical dungeons come from, but they can start detecting them when they get a certain distance of the surface. They were planning on setting up, at least in some of the nearby towns, which is where you guys will be continuing from after a time skip of sorts. Basically, they're going to be setting up bounties of these dungeons as they detect them in the areas.
Alright, when the tour is over, I'm going to head out, and basically send out a signal that only members of the Prince of Shadows order, you know, people who hired me, would know about, and relay all the information I know to them about it, how it runs on magical items, and if it doesn't have a certain amount, it will cause a catastrophic explosion. And as I give them, I would give them either my robe or the ring they gave me. I gotta decide which. Or would they say keep it?
Well, he is a champion of thieves, so he's not going to say anything. He won't argue against you giving him one of those.
True. I will ask, if I give this to you, what's in it for me?
Well, he already gave you the ring as payment.
It's true, but, you know, the payment for the ring was, you know, the information.
Well, do you have the equivalent of haggling?
That would be former con man.
All right, roll it.
Alright, so 21. You know, you know,
Okay,
maybe...
you're going to get another... Let's see here.
Basically, I'm trading my robe for whatever else.
I'm rolling
Possibly.
some dice. Take another, well, coincidentally, another 12 GP. Or not GP, it's gold. That's not Final Fantasy.
Right. It's a little bit less than I imagined, but you know, I give him.
But basically, it's not being sent through there, though. Because you're only able to
Yeah.
communicate. You're just being coordinated dead drops. Basically, when you come to that dead drop, there will be that. Of
Yeah.
course, you could always just take the gold and run, but
Yeah,
that
this
might
is
not
my-
be for the best of your best for you.
This is my bonus for being such good at my job. You know.
Yeah, the organization will surely be nice to you about this.
Hey, I got all the information that could possibly be gotten
Okay.
at all.
Are you leaving
And
the
I
robe or
told
not?
it
It's only if you're
immediately.
not leaving the robe, because you were offering that earlier.
Yeah. I gotta think about it. 12 gold. You know,
I'll
for a
say you
magic
get-
item.
I say you get half of that if you don't get. You can take half of that without any problem if you don't give him the robe.
Yeah, I will not, because, you know, 12 gold isn't really that much for a magic item, you know? Gotta think about this in a business standpoint.
Okay, just don't take more than 6 though, because then if
I
without
won't.
doing it, because then you might be pulling up red side. Because you forget that on top of the ring is the payment. The ring was just an advance.
Yeah, so that would be, combined with the gold I got, would be 9 gold.
All right.
Alright.
So basically, that is that. I won't have you level up again. That will come after a few more battles.
Yeah.
But basically, the That is your guy, basically how you guys all met. Except you guys still have yet to meet Core, so that's still confusing.
He finds, basically he finds the job. He finds the wanted posters for Living Dungeons. You're like,
So
oh.
if you guys, I assume, are all agreeing on the concept of once these things are finally set up, which sounds like it will be within a month, to go after them with together?
Well, how long would the time skip be? Would it be like a year or so?
Oh, not so much a year. It's going to be like, a month equivalent.
Yeah, a few weeks. Yeah, I could see to that.
All right. And since I still haven't seen Core and any of the plot seeds I attached to his rolls are now gone, I'm going to have you guys just re-roll dice.
I want to keep my sixes.
Okay.
Can I keep the sixes?
Yes. And roll them whenever you guys want and post them in the thread because it's easier for me to keep track of them that way.
So that I have a 6 negative with the Lich King, a 6 positive with the Archmage, and a 6 positive with the Prince of Shadows.
And it stayed recording throughout the other thing. Obviously, it's a huge-ass file because it's full video, so I'll be running that through like Handbrake for a few hours to get it to a reasonable size to upload it.
Alright.
Awesome.
Looks like I'm the only one so far who,
Yes, you get to be the shining star.
Yes. Another song name, I believe.
No. Nothing?
Hmm.
Well, you gotta have something else besides the
Oh,
obelisk.
Emperor.
Yeah.
He
Priestess
also
as
has
well.
Priestess as well with 2 dice, which are both sailed.
Okay, so now we have an Emperor conflicted.
With a complication.
Yeah. So interesting things gonna happen with the Emperor.
Here we go.
And full positive with the Lich King negative.
Yeah.
And I believe you have a
dou-
Lich King negative as well, so that's...
Yeah. Double sixes.
This will be interesting. And is that everyone? Yeah, I think that is everyone.
That's
Yeah.
everybody.
No, wait. I don't see Krieg's rolls.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah.
2, 2, and 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. And as usual, thoughts, comments, suggestions.
Let me think. After this, I think it's going to be a lot more interesting since...
As I'll be finally doing original content.
Well, yeah, but I won't have... I will not have, what's it called? I will not have the availability of just looking in the back of the book.
And yeah,
That,
you did that last session too.
Hey, if I have the information, I'm going to use it.
That's number one reason to
Metagaming's
homebrew.
bad.
Yes, it is.
Metagaming's bad.
I did try to run away from the Strix whenever we encountered him in Vampire for a reason. Because I did not know it was a Strix.
I don't even know what a Strix was. You kept going, oh, is it a Strix?
Yeah. Everything I was saying, like, I know what happens, that was out of character, obviously.
I know, but be a bit better on that.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, if I use monsters and you know everything about them, I'm just gonna make you do checks to actually know it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Is like
I tend to punish metagaming.
I will consider it if it goes rampant. I will consider starting to do stuff like you know that icon roll you did? It suddenly changed.
In a 3.5 roll, like it was like a house setting for D&D 3.5. It was like reading the future and stuff was like frowned upon by the gods, and we were just using like a standard adventure. And one of the players was like, "Oh, I'll just read the adventure and see what happens." And whenever they brought something up that they knew from metagaming, a vengeful god who didn't like the mortals prying into the future would like do damage to them or remove a boon or temporarily blind them. With one guy who had to fight an orc horde.
Yeah, I will not be doing that. I will not be like looking it up. The only reason why I was doing it is because whenever I play any RPG, I will almost always have
Read the whole book.
the hand. Yeah, I'll always have the book that has my class and other things I have in it open. And since that is literally at the bottom of the book, I couldn't help it but like, oh, so that is what happens,
I'll keep that in mind when I run some of the. If I try to integrate some of the organized play adventures, I'll be sure to make the appropriate modifications.
Well, I don't have any of
That's
the
it.
organized play adventures.
Is it really in the bottom of the book? And yes, it is. It's like right here. Wow. I was looking at the magic items list and scrolling through the cursed items and stuff, and I was like, oh wait, I recognise this image.
Oh man, I could have gotten a cloak, mantle, or cape. That would have been cool.
Post them in the thread, and that will be it for me. It was a bit of a shorter session today, but as said, this was the last third of an adventure that you guys did both previous thirds in one.
Yeah. Although I think the one thing I am a little upset about is that we still do this every other week, so it just feels like a long time.
Yeah, with this one it was that way, but I do that because I admit I used to try to do weekly games and stuff, as Mark can attest, is that I'm not the fastest writer on the planet. Also, I'm a
Understandable.
horrible procrastinator.
I think the only problem for me is that I am in a Dungeons and Dragons game where we have multiple sessions a week. So I'm just like D&D, D&D, D&D.
I was considering trying to go weekly with this one because it was all pre-written, but I was afraid then that you guys expect it from me in the future when I start to shift to writing stuff on my own.
Yeah. Well, I came
On the
in
plus
knowing.
side, though, with doing it every other week is that it makes it easier to reschedule if something goes wrong. Like, oh, well, we'll just shift it to the next week or do it a week early or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, see you guys next time.
I am having a lot of fun with this game.
I love 13th Age. It's so fun to play.
Oh, yeah. It's like how loose it is. Like, I could just flat out pull dice checks out of my ass because of the difficulty system.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I like about this game is that it is very loose when it comes to skill checks. Just like, okay, add background, use this ability, add your level, roll.
Ending the recording now, so you guys can continue bantering and whatnot. Yeah, I'll be gone.
Yeah, I'm going to head off as well. I need to get back to do the boards.